flame that consumes my humanity and the humanity of anyone I direct hate at. Hate is a twisted lens that warps all reality.
So as the Chief Executive Officer of Open Doors Academy, I would just like to thank Global Entertainment and Humble G the Fiddla with the Stop the Hate Tour for coming out and doing such a phenomenal job for our Lights On After School national event to recognize the importance of out-of-school time programming. The performers were unbelievable. They were amazing. They did an incredible job. They engaged our students. They sent a very clear message and were outstanding. So thank you for all that you've done. We really appreciate it, and we hope to have you out again soon.
Well, my name is Ed Stockhausen, and I'm the Executive Assistant at Open Doors Academy. And I'd really like to thank the staff and crew of Global Entertainment that came along with Humble G the Fiddla for their Stop the Hate Tour. It was really a huge success for us, and we loved having them. All of our young scholars really just loved the entire event, and they were just completely engaged by what they were able to present today. So thank you to everybody. We really just loved it, and it really made for an exceptionally memorable occasion.
Humble G the Fiddler. Wow, man. Very impressed, man. Very impressed. I'm glad to see a brother doing something other than rapping or trying to be a DJ or producer, or you know, it's time for somebody to do something new and refreshing. Man. And I like to see that in you. And good luck, man, in your future endeavors. And we behind you, man, all the way. DJ Lord Jazz, Lords of the Underground. Yes. And my daughter, what's your name?
DJ Glow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello, my name is Morris Irvin. I'm Education Director at Sports Academy. I'm also a motivational speaker from Mansa. So, I mean, this venue with Humble G and Global Entertainment, it was extraordinary. I mean, just Humble G in this way, how he moved the crowd with the violin and how he was in tune with the middle schoolers, keeping their attention, keeping them engaged. It was extraordinary with the drums and the music. And then, more importantly, his motivational message of hope at the end, talking about his life experiences. So the fact that he connects his life experiences to his music, it gives people an audience an opportunity to say, hey, if he can do it, I can do it. And that's why I love it, because it had that personal touch. And this hip-hop generation, they love music, and it was music-based.
Right, this is J. Rod Johnson with Open Doors Academy. I want to give a shout-out and a special thank you to Global Entertainment and Humble G the Fiddla for just coming out and sharing this positive message with the students, with my students. You know, I'm really appreciative of the fact that he offers an alternative with his message of hip-hop, as opposed to hip-hop. You know, it's giving a different message, and it's showing a different thing in music, some positivity, some alternative. It's giving them a chance to see that there's actually hope in hip-hop music. You know, it doesn't have to be all about the negativity, the violence, the twerking, and all the things like that. So I'm very appreciative of the message.
Your school, your community, your neighborhood, wherever.
I actually like the part how they showed the slideshow of him growing up. Like, he really didn't come up from much, and then you look at a lot of kids that's here, that's how we came. But the school, like, it pushes the due diligence, respect, responsibility, and relentlessness, and like, it motivates you every single day. I mean, along with music that was presented out there, it doesn't have to be necessarily all words, just like nice beats and a good violin or piano to help motivate you.
Well, my little cousin, he's actually blind in one eye in a really bad accident in his little. And so one of his eyes, you know, he doesn't look like the regular one. So for him, he actually feels, you know, self-conscious, and he's only 8, and that's a sad thing. Because, you know, he had friends beforehand, and then after the accident, they didn't want to talk to him. And I just feel like, you know, when it's upfront and personal, I know that it hurts the most.
Well, his second song, Spread the Hope, yeah, that one really stood out to me because of the message he was saying about bringing positivity in place of the negativity. Well, when you talk about being bullied because of like him being too large and too oversized, I kind of connect to that because like when I was younger, I used to feel awkward as who I was, which I kind of...
How so?
Like, I guess like people used to make fun of me because I was like shorter than everyone else and I talk different than them.
I hear that, man.
But like when I grew older, I didn't allow that to bother me as much as I did when I was younger, and it kind of went away.
We're reading Catcher in the Rye right now for J.D. Salinger.
Okay.
So I just see a lot of connections because this character Holden Caulfield is incredibly complex, and he's saying one thing and doing another, and it's clear that he's pretty insecure with himself and dealing with, you know, issues of his own confidence, and he projects that onto other people. And so, you know, I hear my students frustrated with him because he has a terribly negative attitude toward a lot of other people, and that could overflow into bullying. But I think, you know, we could talk about how he so often feels like a victim, and because of his personal feelings of being a victim, you know, that causes him to lash out against others, whether or not he's doing it outwardly, but as he thinks about other people, his negativity toward them, I think, comes from his own insecurity.
And you feel that some of your students, they'll be able to relate, not maybe, you know, identify with the character personally, but maybe they've seen somebody who is similar to the character from Catcher in the Rye.
Right. So that's a goal in literature, is that, yes, we want you to be able to read and to comprehend and communicate, but to be able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and to empathize with other people is really what's going to make you, you know, a productive member of society and someone who can make a positive impact. So this is really nice to be a part of, because ICANN is, you know, its main focus is college prep. We're going to get these students graduated and off on a 4-year college, which is awesome, and I love it. But, you know, a degree and all the knowledge in the world isn't going to make you a positive influence on the people around you. So I'm really happy to hear this message at our school and hear students talking about what it means to care and love for each other.
We all from God, it's time to build so we can beat the odds. Start the love, stop the hate so we can rise above.
It can kill your body and soul. It can turn your heart to cold. Every day you go through, yo, you must grow. So you'll be able to stop the hate.